For sale now, Vehicle Max, we have a 2011 Cadillac Escalade, short wheelbase, all-wheel drive, ultra premium package, black on black, black Raven on the outside with ebony black leather, completely loaded, all-wheel drive, with only 4,000 miles, original paint, never been in an accident, has a clean title and a clean Carfax. You can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. It also has the power retractable boards, and I'll demonstrate here by just opening the door here. Has a factory navigation, factory DVD, color backup camera, factory power moonroof. Every option you can put on it. Again, original paint, no accidents, clean title, clean Carfax, and only 4,000 miles. Has a bumper-to-bumper warranty, the balance of a 4-year, 50,000 mile bumper-to-bumper warranty, which is followed by a 5-year, 100,000 miles on the powertrain. It's also flex fuel capable, meaning you can put that E85 flex fuel that costs about 30 to 40 cents less per gallon. Car has no damage, no scratches, no dents, no hail damage, no love bug damage. It's in perfect shape. Window sticker of over $75,000 MSRP. Got the 22-inch chrome wheels, heated seats, memory seats, cooled seats, and a bunch of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. If you're watching this video on Auto Trader, let me tell you, it will cut off at 3 minutes. To see the full 15-minute video, please visit our website, vehiclemax.net. One of the many options in this vehicle is a remote start, and I'll demonstrate that now. And this is a really cool option, especially now with the summer coming. As long as you had your air conditioning when you last left the vehicle will come on, and the air conditioning will come on and cool the car down for you. And then the winter is the opposite. If you had your heater on when you last left the vehicle, once the vehicle reaches temperature, it'll start warming the car for you. Once you're ready to drive off, all you got to do is unlock the door, stick the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you happen to change your mind and you want to turn it off, just press here and hold it, and the car turns right off. Okay, let's go ahead and get inside of it. Get it started, show you the interior options. It also has a power tailgate, and I'll demonstrate here. Got your full bench in the back. In the middle row you got bucket seats, and in the front row you got bucket seats as well. So this is a quad seating. To close the tailgate, you can just press over here. You could do it from the front, or you could do it from the remote. Now let's go ahead and get inside of the car, get it started, and show you the interior options. Black ebony interior, only 4,000 miles, the car is spotless. Has memory seats with an easy in and out button, which all it does is if you apply it, once you turn off the car, put the car in park and pull the key out of the ignition, the driver's seat slides back just a little bit to give you more room to get out. Of course, we got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel. On this particular unit, we got power folding mirrors. We got also a blind spot on the mirrors. Warning blind spot. I don't know if you can see it from this angle here. No, it's probably better there. And you got a turn signal on the mirror, and I'll demonstrate that in just a minute. Again, 4,000 miles, spotless interior. Okay, of course, we got a power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support, as well as curtain side airbags and seat side airbags. Okay, let me go ahead and get it started. Got also a power tilt here. Okay, just up and down. Okay, let's go ahead and get it started. Okay. Get the AC going first. Dual climate control, as you can see right now, we got the driver's side at it's lowered down to the minimum, which is 60. Okay, and the passenger side is at 71. So you have actually triple climate control, because you have the passengers in the rear can control their own temperature as well. Okay, the car has just turned 4,000 miles. It has only 4,055 miles. Okay, the car is running. Keep an eye on the left hand dial. I'm going to rev it. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and there are no check engine light on, no airbag lights, no service engine tune, no maintenance due. The only light that's on there is the seatbelt light, because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video, and the daytime driving lights, which is a green low light there. Over here below the mileage, you can see on the left hand side it shows us the outside temperature, which right now is 82 degrees, and that we're pointing or heading in the east direction. And of course this vehicle is still under the full factory warranty. Okay, let's go ahead and put the navigation screen up here. There's a nav screen, and I don't know if we've got a DVD on here or not, but let's give that a try. Pressing audio here, let's click DVD, and I don't know if we've got a movie in there or not. It appears we do. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and let me go back there to show you. This is a factory Panasonic DVD. Matter of fact, the previous owner never even used it. He never even removed. There's a plastic film here that he never removed, so probably this is the first time it's ever been used. Back here we have controls for the air conditioning, as well as the middle row buckets are heated. Not just the front seats are heated, but the middle row buckets here that I'm leaning on, he's here, are also heated. Okay, and we got a video input here, so if you can power it by using the cigarette lighter adapter here, you can view it on your screen up there, and this pulls out into a cup holder. Okay, we'll come back to the back in just a minute. Just wanted to show you the DVD working. Alright, and as you can see, we're watching the same movie as in the back. Let me lower the volume. Up here in the front, and that can be done as long as the car is in park. Okay, once you take it out of park, it's gonna go back to whatever was on before, either the stereo or the navigation. Also, if you put the car in reverse, before that, let's go ahead and get the moonroof open. So one touch, you don't have to hold it for it to come open. It is a glass moonroof. It is tinted, but also has this hard cover here that blocks out the sun completely. Let's leave it open for the video, that way we get better lighting. And let's now check out the rear camera. I'm going to put the car in reverse. Okay, there we go. Step on the brake. Okay, there's our rear camera, and I'm going to go ahead and back down to that car back there so you can get an idea how it works. It's very accurate, and it's in color. Pretty soon we're going to get the parking sensors to start beeping to let us know we're approaching. There's our first set of warnings, and as we get closer, you'll see that they start beeping more rapidly, and that triangle in the middle gets bigger. This is our rear bumper, by the way. This is the outline of our rear bumper. See, right now it tells us we're about to hit it. Okay, but as you can see, it's very accurate. I'm going to put it back in drive, pull forward, and eventually the camera will go back to the probably the navigation screen. We're going to stop right there, and there you go. Okay, it's on the DVD screen. Now that I put it in park, we're going to get the DVD again, and if I want to watch, if I want to put the navigation on, all I've got to do is come down here and press nav. Okay, over here, as you can see, are heated seats, and I'll back off so you can see what it looks like on here. This is to heat the entire seat, and right there's on high, medium, and low. Here's off, and this is to heat only the backrest. Okay, high, medium, low, and off, and this is to cool the seats. And since it's nice and warm today, I'm going to go ahead and leave that on. This is your power adjustable pedals. Sometimes sliding the seat forward all the way or all the way back is not enough when you got a real tall driver or short driver. And these pedals move independently from the seat, so they move about 4 to 5 inches, and sometimes that does the trick in case you get a driver that can't reach the pedals, or it's a little too close for a tall driver. By the way, you can already feel the cool seat down my backside here. This is to disable the power running boards in case you wanted to do that. There's your ashtray. It looks like it's never been used. Center cup holder. Okay. Here's your to disable your traction control. to disable your parking sensors. Those are the ones that were beeping. And the reason you would disable those is in case you're towing a boat or a trailer. Once you put the car in reverse, they'll start beeping immediately because of the proximity of the boat or trailer. And what that'll do is just drive you crazy. It'll be beeping the whole time. Okay, let's go ahead and put the stereo here. Let's see if our XM is live or not. Right now it's on preview mode, so if you wanted to, you can sign up by calling this number here, and you can listen to your XM stereo. Let's go ahead and put an FM station here. You can control it over here also. Raise the volume, lower the volume, or mute it. Okay, and over here you have your controls for your Bluetooth as well. Okay, and the stereo has the BOSE stereo sound system, which sounds great. Up here on the rear view mirror, by the way, this is an auto dimming mirror. It has an eye here that it senses bright lights. So if somebody behind you puts their high beams, it darkens the mirror in order to not bother your vision. Here's your OnStar, and in just a few minutes I'll tell you what the OnStar does. This is what they call it the Home Link or Universal Garage Door Opener. This is so you can program your garage door or gate at your complex. And while I pan around the dashboard so you can see here it's in perfect shape without any cracks or burn holes or anything like that, let me tell you that if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags or the front airbags, it sends an immediate signal to the OnStar Center to let them know that you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside the car, there's a number they provide you with. You call that number, identify yourself, and they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it opened, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to pay a locksmith and having to wait for a locksmith. Also, if you need to find the nearest gas station, hotel, restaurant, if you just plain old lost, you press that blue OnStar button right there and they'll give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. Got vanity mirrors that are lit, okay, on both sides, of course. In the center console, we got two different levels here. This is your top tier here, and as you can see, the previous owner never even used a television or remote. Here's your remote, and the headset's never been used. So you're essentially buying a new car here for $1,000 less. And you got more storage down there. As you can see, we have a USB port, and here's our auxiliary port for the iPod. And down here we got another cigarette light adapter for your phone charger or whatever it is you want to power with that. Your main glove box is over here. Owner's manual, never even been taken out of the pack. Buying a new car here essentially for, like I said, saving a bunch of money with a car that's essentially got a little over a month worth of use and only 4,000 miles, you know. Not a month, I'm sorry, 4 months worth of use at 1,000 miles. Okay, of course you got an automatic transmission, but I don't know if you can see that plus or minus there. I'm going to go ahead and shift to show you here. There's we're going in reverse, okay. See we're now on reverse, neutral, and drive. And if you slide it to the M, you'll see a number is going to come up, okay. And by tapping on the plus, I can make a shift up or down, myself controlling it by hitting the shifter on the console. This is a 6-speed automatic transmission, and I downshift by hitting on the minus. But if that doesn't interest you, all you got to do is just push it and leave it on the D, and it'll shift itself. That's an option that you're going to use if you want to put a little more sport into it and control the transmission yourself, or if you're going down a mountain or something and you want to ease off on the brake, you can make it downshift that way. That way you don't have to have your foot on the brake the whole entire time. It's got a towing haul mode, which will make the transmission shift a little differently when you're towing something. I already showed you the controls here. These are the buttons here for when you're using for the stereo is to move about your preset stations. This is to seek any available station. Source is to move from AM to FM to XM to DVD to the auxiliary port for the iPod, which is down here. And over here we got our cruise control, and as I said to you before, this car has heated steering wheel. Okay. We have wood trimming all around here and around the instrument panel, also on the steering wheel. And I'll pan around that nice and slow so you can see there's no imperfections whatsoever. Okay. Alright, I think we're ready to move on to the back here. Oh, well, while we're up here, let me show you the turn signals here. I don't know if you can see in the mirror right there how the turn signal works. And the same thing on the passenger side. It's a little hard to see from here. Oops, wrong side. There we go. Now you can see it. Power folding mirrors by pressing here. And this is pretty cool if you're going through a car wash or a tight spot. Okay. And I'll show you opening on the passenger side there. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to the middle row section of the vehicle here. Okay, this is a 7-passenger, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle on the bucket seats, and up to 3 in the back. That makes a total of 7. And they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger, which uses that belt right there. The passenger uses that one, and the left side passenger uses that one. We've got up here AC vents for the rear row passengers, 2 vents on one vent on each side, and also map lights. And for the middle row, we have AC vents up here, and the map lights are right built into the DVD player. Got all the original floor mats. Let's move on to the cargo area here. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. Here are backup sensors here. There's 2 on each side of the bumper. And behind this cover here is your heavy-duty towing package. To open the tailgate, by the way, this is the camera that we were looking at before. To open the tailgate, you can also press here and just back off a little bit. These rear seats you could fold down by pulling on this lever up here. This flap will go down, and you can lift them up by pulling here and put them right up to the back of the front of the middle row seats if you're going to go into like a cargo mode. Or you can just pull on this hard. You got to flip this down first, and then you pull on this, and you can remove it all together. Let's go ahead and close this here. No scuffs, no damage, no cracks. This chrome molding is here, is in perfect shape. Again, it's just a car. It's just a car that has essentially 4 months worth of use. Okay, come around here to this side here. By the way, I didn't mention it before, but this vehicle is equipped with the child lock protection, and how it works is the following: you stick your key in here, twist it to the right, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you have kids and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle that will work is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or older kids, just undo what you did here. Just back over to the left, and it's operational again. The middle row seats are power folding, and this is how you gain access to the rear row. They both do the same thing, and the switches are over here on the side. To put it back down, just push. It's easy, it's not heavy at all. And lift up, and anybody can do that. Any 10-year-old can even do it. Move on to the front here. And this is, as I said before, we have a power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support on both sides, not just the driver's side. Perfect shape, no burns, no cuts, no tears. As a matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headlight, and carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke. Looks like the previous owner was a non-smoker. Again, no blemishes, no love books, no rock chips from the highway. Headlights are perfect shape, nice and clear. They're completely damage-free. There's no, this is just like pulling it out of the showroom, essentially. No dings, no scratches or touch-ups, just in perfect shape. I don't know if I told you before, we are located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 zip code. We are open Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 30,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out at bbb.org, or on our homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you to our A+ rating. If you have any questions, my name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. If you require financing, we have excellent rates for good credit, and we also have special financing for not such good credit. If you live a long distance away and you're concerned about financing, you'd like to get pre-approved, just go to our website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the homepage, you'll see a silver tab that says Apply for Credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click Submit at the bottom of the page, and give us a call so we can retrieve your application and send it to the bank. That'll do it for the video in this unit. I want to go ahead and thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.